Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting international craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fantastic, baby. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, we have a beer. Man, I haven't had this in ages. Now, I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is the way I've always pronounced it. Hacker-Pschorr Brewing Company, or Brauerei, if you prefer. Yeah, they're out of Germany, and this is their classic unfiltered wheat beer. Oh, it's going to be a good one. 330 milliliters, which is 11.2 ounces. Now, I wrote down the alcohol so I wouldn't forget. 5.5% alcohol. And here's what's most interesting to me. We should consume it before February of 2024. Yeah, we're nowhere near that date. Because this is bottle condition. And really, you could extend that date quite a bit. Bottle conditioned beers theoretically are not going to go bad anytime soon. Now, it all depends on how you store the beer. You have to keep it away from heat and you have to keep it away from light because this is a bottle, even though it's a very dark brown bottle, light can still get through here and destroy the beer culture. So you got to be careful. For our occasion, we have this lovely glassware from Hacker-Pschorr, which I bought some time ago, many, many moons ago, from Halftime Brewing Company, located in Rochester, New York. Now, that link is in my description box if you want to check it out. Oh, we. Now, this is unfiltered and it's a wheat beer. It's a live beer. So that carbonation is flowing up from the bottom like nobody's business. And look at that nice bit of foam on there. Off-white bit of foam. Let's bring it right up to the top, but we got to be careful on that. Yeah, let's go ahead and put it right there. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? No doubt about it. Now this is a 330 milliliter glass, but because of the foam, we're not going to fit it all in here, of course. Man, that carbonation is killer. Look at it. Yeah. Well, let's get some aroma on this bad boy. Mmm. Mm. Some banana and some clove. Oh man, I'm telling you, the Germans know how to do several things very well, and beer is one of them. A couple of them now I can't say because YouTube will get their knickers in a twist. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and drink this beer. Look at that lovely golden color. Slightly hazy. Now, if I could get the entire contents of the bottle in here, it'd be much more hazy than what it is. But it's beautiful to look at, isn't it? So let's go ahead and thank the brewers at the Hacker-Pschorr Brewery, located in Germany, there for all the hard work they put to bring this beer to America, because guys like me appreciate it. Many cheers to them, and prost to you. Man, you see me smiling, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Mm. Slight hints of clove and banana. They're not overpowering. Some wheat beers have way too much banana, way too much clove. Not this one. This is really good. And the head on here is solid. It's not going anywhere. Look, you see it moving? It's not going anywhere. And that carbonation is definitely in there. Unfiltered, and it's a live beer. I tell you what, it doesn't get a whole lot better than this. It just doesn't. Let's go ahead and swirl the contents of this bottle around. We probably have about 2 ounces left in there. The yeast is at the bottom, so what's going to happen is that when I pour it in here, It's going to change the entire complexity. You see it coming out there? It's going to really, let me go ahead. That's it. Watch the top. See how much darker it is at the top? It's much darker at the top than it is at the bottom, and it's going to slowly sink down to the bottom. And once it does that, we're going to go ahead and taste it again and see what happens. Now, if you are put off by drinking yeast that's at the bottom of that bottle, by all means, you don't have to drink it. No, you don't have to drink it. Just be very careful when you pour the beer out of the bottle and tilt the glass, at a 90-degree angle, and be very careful not to agitate that at the bottom. You don't have to drink it. No, you don't have to drink it. But if you think about it, this beer was already in there with the yeast. So you're really drinking it, right? And I mean, yeah, if you understand what I'm talking about. Hey, let's drink a little bit more. Prost. Not a whole lot of change. A little bit more sweetness from the banana in there, but man, I'll tell you what, the Germans know how to brew beer, and that is a proven fact. They can brew some beer. Man, I tell you, I wish I could go to Germany for about a month and just just hit all the bars, man, with somebody that knows how to speak German, so they can help me out, and then we'll just get. Well, I can't say that word either, can I? YouTube doesn't like that word. We'll just have a good time. Hey, if you've never had Weissbier from Hacker-Pschorr, you gotta try it out once in your life. You really do. This is a good beer. Unfiltered and bottom conditioned, and it is fabulous. This will go with a variety of foods, light-bodied foods. But like I said, it's light-bodied, light mouthfeel, and it's got medium carbonation on here because it is bottle conditioned. With that said, my friends, life is short. Let's be happy. And until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.